Do the rich really pay taxes? Imagine the tax code as a big party. Do the richest guests chip in for the music or sneak out early to avoid the bill? Instead, many billionaires hire accountants to dodge the check. For example, the 25 richest Americans saw their fortunes rise about $401 billion from 2014 to 2018, yet paid only $13.6 billion in federal income tax, a true rate of just 3.4%. Warren Buffett, who quipped that the rising tide has lifted all yachts, once noted that in 1 year, his secretary paid 35.8%, while he paid only cats 17.4% of their incomes. No wonder some lawmakers talk about a Buffett rule. Most billionaire wealth sits on paper until it's realized, so the ultra-wealthy can watch their net worth climb year after year with almost no tax due. They exploit exotic loopholes too. About 10% of global GDP is parked in offshore tax havens, and governments lose roughly $500 to $600 billion per year in corporate taxes to these schemes. Low-income countries take the hardest hit, on the order of $200 billion a year offshore, often more than they receive in aid. Common loopholes for the wealthy: capital versus labor. The rich earn mostly through capital, stocks, dividends, business income, which can be deferred or taxed at lower rates, while wages face the full bite. Many simply never sell their assets, owing little immediate tax. Offshore havens, legal hideouts, Caymans, Luxembourg, etc. let the wealthy park profits or fortune in low-tax zones. U.S. multinationals alone held about $2.6 trillion offshore in 2017. Minimal wealth taxes. Billionaires' effective tax rates on total wealth are tiny, roughly 0.5% in the US and effectively 0% in France. For them, the code is like Swiss cheese, full of holes. Payroll taxes, even Social Security type taxes, can be minimized. As Buffett joked, "I don't pay hardly any payroll taxes. Debbie, my secretary, pays lots." Leak troves, Panama, Pandora Papers. And economists like Gabriel Zucman have shown light on these tricks. Governments are finally talking tougher. Higher top tax rates or even global minimum taxes are on the table. One recent EU study even proposed a 2% wealth tax on billionaires to raise roughly $250 billion for public services. So, do the rich really pay taxes? Yes, but often only a sliver of what they could. The rest of us work hard and pay our share, while the ultra-wealthy can watch tax season like a spectator sport. It feels like a rigged game of Monopoly, with the richest holding all the get-out-of-jail-free cards. In the end, it just feels absurdly unfair until lawmakers finally rewrite the rulebook. This isn't just an American story. Even in Europe, findings are similar. An EU analysis found French billionaires' tax share to be essentially 0%, US billionaires only approximately 0.5%, meaning ordinary taxpayers cover almost the entire tab. In short, the wealthy do pay some taxes, but usually in pocket change, while the rest of us foot most of the bill. Tax avoidance has become a high-stakes game for the 1%, and the rest of us are left holding the bill. I would be very happy if you subscribe to my channel and like the video. Take care, guys.